Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to my channel. For those of you who are new, my name is Jonathan. I'm a spiritual guide, a healer, and a medium. To my returning subscribers, welcome back, my friends. Welcome back. And I hope everyone's having a wonderful day today. In today's video, I want to talk about letting go of guilt, shame, and feeling unworthy on your spiritual journey in order for you to truly unblock your manifesting potential. Let's get started. When it comes to progressing on your spiritual journey and using the law of attraction, nothing holds you back more than feeling that guilt, feeling that shame, feeling unworthy, feeling that fear, that anxiety, that stress, that insecurities. And the reason for this is it's putting you at a major vibrational mismatch. You can think whatever you want as far as what is it that you want to attract, but it is your heart, it is the emotion. It's raising your vibrational frequency to match that of your manifestation that will bring it forth. But as far as on this journey, what you're going to quickly realize is you are not in control. You're only in control of how is it that you're going to react. And as far as situations, you're going to be noticing, you most likely have already noticed, certain situations have triggered out these emotions. And when they trigger out these emotions, it's important to stay in tune with them. As far as beginning to reflect back, beginning to think, where did this originate from? And one great powerful way of doing this is to meditate. But not just a 5-10 minute meditation, an extended meditation, sitting down and putting that question out to the universe. Why is it that I feel guilt and shame towards attracting this manifestation? Where did this originate from? And as you go dive deeper into your meditation, what you're going to realize, what you're going to see quickly is you're going to be able to get yourself to that core event, that first specific time. Whereas an example, you could have been going shopping with your parents and there was a toy that you wanted and your parents said, no, you can't have it. No, you can't have it. It's too expensive. No, you can't have it. You don't deserve it. Whereas all of a sudden, now you're just a little child. The way that you perceive your reality is when you're asking for things from certain individuals, it's going to trigger anger from within them. It's going to cause you to feel this fear. It's going to cause you to feel this sadness. It's going to cause you to feel bad about yourself. Therefore, and this kept on most likely reoccurring during your entire childhood, through your teenage years, and into adulthood. Therefore, it's caused you and left you feeling guilty, feeling shame, feeling unworthy. But once you're able to get to that core issue, now you're able to see it from a different perspective. Now you're an adult, you know exactly how life works compared to when you're a child. You're able to see it wasn't a question that you didn't deserve it. It wasn't a question that you should have felt any type of guilt or fear towards asking this. It's just at that moment, your parents most likely didn't have the money for it. It wasn't in their budget. But instead of letting you know this, they just made up another type of excuse. And by better understanding that core event, that first initial event, or else those sequence of events that have led you to feel how is it that you feel, now you're able to let it go. Now you're able to start to begin to work as far as creating some newfound beliefs. Writing yourself out a list and then posting it everywhere. As you're brushing your teeth, on your mirror, as you get in your car, put down the visor, you have it right there. As soon as you get to work, it's leaning up against your coffee cup. Starting to re-implant newfound beliefs into your subconscious mind, and understanding and realizing this, as far as no matter what is it that you want to manifest, you are worthy of receiving right now. There are no actions that need to be taken, but I encourage you to act on that guidance in order to help speed up the manifesting process. And it's really important to take a step back and start to become the observer, as far as for a couple of weeks. Everyone has got a notepad on their phone, and start to see how is it that you're acting, how is it that you're reacting, and what are your thoughts like on a daily basis, because you're going to quickly see you're literally going to have dozens of subconscious beliefs that are going to be coming up, and the majority of them, those are the ones that are causing you to feel that guilt, to feel that shame. Right now you're possibly creating massive changes in your world, in your reality, whereas you're seeing others around you that are literally reliving Groundhog Day over and over again and are stuck in a fear-based reality. And this can also trigger up some guilt, trigger up some shame. But everyone has their own choice as far as, do they want to continue to progress forward in life, or are they happy where they're at right now? And what's important is once you start to discover what self-limited beliefs right now are holding you back or causing you to feel the way that you feel, it's not going to be time to replace them. But each and every single time that you catch yourself falling back into those subconscious beliefs, those old self-limited beliefs, it's extremely important to change that belief immediately. As an example, if you're going out shopping and you're saying that this is too expensive, let's say you're grocery shopping, and then one article after another, you're consistently saying this is too expensive. Instead, buy a smaller portion and tell yourself, I am worthy of receiving this. This is something that is good for me. This is something that I struggled with the most during my life. Was I was willing to spend thousands of dollars upgrading and fixing cars as an example, but when it came time to invest into my physical well-being, my emotional well-being, my psychological well-being, I was always hesitant. Whereas for a moment I stopped looking at the prices as far as grocery store, because for myself that was the area that I noticed the most, as far as always saying this is too expensive, this is too expensive. And instead I just created myself a list. Here's what I'm going to get at the grocery store no matter how expensive it is. And what I quickly discovered, the majority of the time, not every article on that list would be on special, but a lot of them would be on special. When they were on special, I would just purchase more. Because as far as attracting abundance, as far as money, you have to view it as an extension of God's love. That is the currency that we're using to trade for goods right now here on earth. And as far as being able to attract, as far as bringing forth more abundance and more money, it has nothing to do with the actions that you're necessarily taking compared to how is it that you're feeling concerning money. If right now you're noticing that there are many blockages, whichever area of your life there is lack, there is something that needs to be healed. There's something that needs to be looked in depth and then let go and then create a newfound belief. And as you start to go through this one by one self-limited belief by another, you're going to start to realize, you're going to start to see that as far as bringing forth these manifestations, as far as going out and collecting them, it truly is tapping into your heart space. It truly is listening to that guidance, receiving that bright idea, and then trusting your intuition. Your heart knows the outcome of a situation before it happens. Your heart knows the highest timelines available. But you have to fully trust it, because the majority of the time you're going to get a little quick fix. Something that's okay for that moment compared to something that's going to literally change your entire life. Example, you could be at your work, you hate your job, you love the paycheck. But for a while now, you've been hating it. You sense it. You don't want to put in the effort. You want to find something else, but you haven't yet. And all of a sudden, your boss comes forth. Here, I want to give you a raise. But then your heart is telling you, no, don't take it. There's something out there better for you. And it's a matter of trusting. It's a matter of taking that quantum leap. Being able to trust as far as your level of faith. Trust that love that you're sensing. And as you start to clear out one self-limited belief after another, you're going to start to see that your journey is going to be a lot more flowing. You're going to be able to get yourself more into the flow state, and you're going to have a lot less major blockages that come forth. But what's important is to face what comes up. When you feel that guilt, bathe in it. When you feel that shame, bathe in it. When you feel unworthy, take the time to absorb it, to feel it within you, and then ask yourself this: why am I feeling this way right now? What is causing me? What has happened in the past to cause me to feel the way that I feel? And you're going to see one thing after another is going to start to get healed, and you're going to be able to create more and more self-love, more self-worth. You're going to start to gain that confidence to really step out that comfort zone. You're at a certain point, you're going to stop caring what other individuals think, and you're just going to push forth. Why? Because it is what is it that you're passionate about. It's what is leaving you feeling the most fulfilled. And as you do this, Start to think of your manifestation as far as an investment in yourself, an investment in your future. And literally, you can think of absolutely everything and anything, and it could be an investment in your future right now. Might be you want to attract the love of your life. You want to attract someone that you're going to have this incredibly deep connection with. That's investing in your future. That's going to help to create more self-love and it's help to create more confidence, which is going to allow you to step out that comfort zone more and more. And not only this, that's going to allow you to speak your authentic truth. As you discover one by one these self-limited beliefs that is causing you to feel that guilt, to feel that shame, to feel unworthy, it's going to be important. Write out that list, but then it's going to be through repetition. It's going to take a while. It might take a month. It might take a couple months in order to create some newfound beliefs. That's why it's important. Put that list in as many places as possible. Recite those affirmations as much as possible. And a very powerful time for you to manifest, for you to heal this is right before you go to bed. 15 minutes before you go to bed. Whatever it is that you're focusing in just before you're going to bed, you're able to now, while you're sleeping, and your subconscious mind can continue to focus on this. Therefore, you might want to start listening to I am affirmations. You might want to create your own I am affirmations when you have that list made. And it's continuously, when you catch yourself seeing that self-limited belief that's been holding you back, making sure to reaffirm something new as far as what is your newfound belief. And as you do this, you're going to start to see, as far as using the law of attraction, it is much easier than you think, because you're going to be able to tap more into your heart space. You're going to be letting go of those bottom feeding emotions, and you're going to be able to ride those emotional highs. Because as far as manifesting, the reason why you continuously meditate each and every single day, envisioning what is it that you want to have come forward, is not just to see the picture clear. It's to be able to sense it. It's to be able to raise your vibrational frequency over an extended period of time to get yourself to match what is it that you want to bring forth, the version of yourself that has exactly what your heart desires. Well, that's going to do it for the video. I love you guys. You guys have an awesome day. Namaste.